issue you're talking about is the issue of quarantine. Two differences. Quarantine means the immediate, quarantine of an individual at the port of entry before you go to isolate them at the institution like the hospital, like Wilkins. All right? Previously, what we were doing is everyone comes in, we just check the temperature. If they don't have a temperature, but as long as they're coming from the affected countries, we follow them. You understand? I want you to get this very clear. They come from the affected countries, we follow them. Even if they don't have a temperature, as long as you're coming from that affected country. Okay? And then number two, now, we've gone one up in terms of being stringent in our selection. Anyone who is coming from the affected country will have to spend 21 days of follow-up, and they have to be in a simple environment without having to move out. So if someone comes from China, then they are coming to live in Harare, right? We get their address, and they have to be at that facility without moving out of that facility. So that's what we call self-quarantine, right? And we are following on a daily basis. So you can imagine before we did the self-quarantine, you would come from China, and then you'll be roaming all over the place. And then when it comes to time for checking you, you'll be at your house, we check you. But you'll have been all over the place. So now we are saying you're not going to be all over the place. We are making sure that you are in that quarantine area. Right? So we might be saying self-quarantine, but we follow up those who are being quarantined every day and check on them and make sure that they're not going out.